SportsBit is powered by BetOnline, driving the opening odds market since 2001. Visit sportsbookreview.com to learn more about BetOnline and its A+ rated platform in the link below.
It's time for the Liberty Bowl, December 30th. Iowa State in Memphis. The Tigers, minus 3.5, 66. Many books are at 4. I called it 3.5. There's like a few more books at 3.5 than at 4. But obviously, if you like the Memphis side, you can find a 3.5 to lay. If you like the Iowa State side, you can find a +4 to put in your pocket. This is a good game, at least moderately good game for line shoppers as we record. 4th straight bowl for Memphis. They haven't been that good. 1 and 2 straight up and against the spread. Last year, they were +7 against Western Kentucky. They got bombed 51-31 in that ball game. And it's funny, we consider Memphis is the bowl veteran here. Iowa State, they haven't been to a bowl since 2012. So one team has all the prep and hotel and how do we get the band there and all of that taken care of. The other team could have some issues in that regard. Although 2012 isn't a disaster. We talk about teams that haven't been to a bowl since, 1960 or, 2003. Oftentimes you see more disjointedness when it comes to bowl season. Look no further than a team like UAB, for example, in their bowl loss to Ohio U. So both teams had to fend off attackers for their head coaches, both coaches coming back, which is probably a good thing for this ball game. Should be a lot of fun. Memphis, this team's going to play fast. They attack as fast as any team in the country. Playmakers everywhere. You remember that UCLA game. I haven't seen Memphis on TV a ton, but that's one that stands out. That's the way Memphis wants to play. They want to push the tempo as much as possible, and they've got playmakers everywhere. Riley Ferguson, this senior QB, just shy of 4,000 yards, 9 yards per pass attempt, 36 touchdowns. Darrell Henderson and Patrick Taylor combining for more than 1,900 yards between them, 22 touchdowns on the ground. The receiving core, Anthony Miller, 92 catches, 15.3 yards an attempt, 17 touchdowns. This team scored 17 touchdowns this year on plays of 40 yards or more. They'll make big plays. The question is going to be whether their defense is going to be able to stop anybody in this ball game. Their defense for much of the season was, let's call them mediocre on a good day. And Iowa State hung tough against similar offenses. I mean, I'm not going to compare Mason Rudolph and Baker Mayfield to Riley Ferguson, say these guys are the same. What I am going to say is the offense is the spread attack, the fast pace, very comparable. And look, Ferguson's a good QB, even if he's not Mason Rudolph or Baker Mayfield. And Cyclones, from a point spread perspective, from a straight up perspective, they were in both those games. They beat Oklahoma and they hung tough against Okie State. That being said, it wasn't anything their defense did in either ball game. Against Oklahoma, they allowed 515 yards and 31 points. Against the Cowboys, it was 522 yards and 7 touchdowns. They did it because they were able to score. And you know what? They should be able to score here. The offense was strong despite playing QB shuffle all season, 3 different QBs for the Cyclones getting at least one start. The key, doesn't matter who's throwing when you have some of the tallest receivers in the country. Look at the wide receiver size. 6'6" Hakeem Butler, 6'5" Allen Lazard, 6'4" Matthew Eaton. One of the big reasons why the Cyclones were great in the red zone all year. Scoring touchdowns, not settling for field goals. Doesn't matter if it's the third string QB. Everybody can throw a fade. And if you throw fade passes to the corner of the end zone with these receivers against smaller defensive backs, you're likely to have a fairly high percentage of success. That's what Iowa State did all season. That's why they're in a bowl game. And that's why I think that this game is a pretty good shot of getting up and over the total. Now, Cyclones also had 4 other players besides the 3 big guys catch at least 25 passes, and they were balanced. David Montgomery, close to 1,100 yards, 11 touchdowns, and he too, a pass catcher out of the backfield. I like both these offenses, and I certainly like the Memphis offense better than their defense. Yeah, I'm expecting points in this one. If I had a play of the day on SportsBit, we probably look at this one up and over the number.
Hello, SBR YouTube followers. I am JoJo, and before you go, I want to let you know about our new college football contest. As we all know, bowl season is right around the corner. And to add to that excitement, we are announcing our 15K College Bowl Handicapping Showdown. We are going to be awarding amazing prizes, and members from all over the world can join in on the fun. Join our forum, follow us on social media, and remember to share and like this video. I've been your host Jojo, and until next time, thanks for watching.